So the way this is going to go down is that it's going to be a weekly compilation of all of the days where I have worked towards my goals. It's going to be more for me more than anybody else, but if anyone takes anything from it, by all means. But it's going to be a documentation of everything that I have done, keeping me accountable in terms of working towards my goals. And that's what this is basically going to be about. I'm going to upload one every week, and it'll be Monday to Saturday, because Sunday is going to be a day of rest. It's going to be my day off. The video will go up on Sunday, but I won't be doing any kind of content stuff on Sunday. So Monday to Saturday, documentation of everything that I have done in terms of working towards my goals. This is not a new concept. I've taken inspiration from Asheville, or Daniel from Asheville Construction on YouTube, because I really like the format of the way he did it. So he's just one of many people who have done something like this. So that is what I want to do. I want to do my own version. And that's that. Hope you enjoy it. So it's currently Tuesday, the 7th of July, and it is the beginning of my week, really. Yesterday didn't count. And I just wanted to kind of show you what I've been working on. So my idea behind these videos is that it will be like a less cinematic, raw behind the scenes kind of deal, because I use my DJI for all my like cinematic stuff, and I just wanted to bring just like a point and shoot element to this, you know, because I'm constantly overthinking my content and how I produce it, and it's like, just turn the GoPro on and press record, you know. The way I'm keeping organised is I'm using a calendar by Notion called Notion Calendar, or Notical, whatever they call it now. And let me show you. So I'm basically bringing in time slots. I'm blocking out time slots of all my days. I know it looks a completely full calendar, but it literally means like I've got dinner break there, I've got the time I'd go to the gym, I've got content admin, I've got tea time, I've got admin sessions, do you know what I mean? I've got sleep in there. And it's basically accountability for all my time. It's like, I need to see where every hour is being spent, you know, because if I'm going to dedicate my time to this properly, without burning out, without going obsessed with it to the point where nothing else matters and it affects the other areas of my life, I need to have it all organised, you know. So at the beginning of my week, Tuesday, I look at this calendar and I see what I've got to do tomorrow, what I'm doing on Thursday, Friday, etc., so that I can know when I've got time to record my content, when I've got time to edit it and upload it, and you know, basically get all that done. So that's what I'm doing today. So this is my current setup. This is what we're working with. This is how I'm trying to keep myself organised. Discipline starts with action, not feelings. Let's go to the gym. So I don't feel like going to the gym today, but I have to take action at some point, because if I do not take action at some point, I will not end up going back to the gym ever. Because whilst in my head I'm like, I want to get back to the gym, I love the gym, you know, my body's just like, nah bro, not about that, you know. And I think you have to force yourself into action. You have to force yourself to do the things that you know that you need to do in order to form that routine and form that discipline. So that's why we're going to the gym, even though I don't want to. And to be fair as well, it's a beautiful day outside. Stunning little day today, so good day to go to the gym. My whole idea behind this series of videos is that it's an accountability diary almost, you know, because I want it to be like, all right, today I've done this and I've logged that I've done this, you know, so I can look back and go, well, I said I was going to do that and I did it, you know. And the perks of this camera, this GoPro, is that it's so small you can put it anywhere. And I can carry it with me the whole time, you know. I can literally shove it in my pocket. It's been in my pocket the whole time. It's been in the gym in case I needed it. And it means I can just get it out whenever. And it doesn't mean getting a big camera rig out, do you know what I mean? It just means carrying this little tiny box with a camera on it. Do you know what I mean? So that's my whole goal behind these things. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Second YouTube video has been uploaded. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. So second YouTube video has been uploaded. That top one there. So that's 2 weeks in a row now. I've uploaded a video to YouTube, so early days yet, but it's going well. And we've had a good day today. We've had a good day of content. I made content for tomorrow. I've planned content. I've organised content. I've uploaded content. It's a good day today. Yo. It's Thursday. And Goodwood has officially started. Now, as you can tell, I'm not there this year, and I'm kind of a little bit sad about that. So my goal for today in terms of content is working on editing some pictures from last year and some Goodwood content from last year that I never used, and I'm going to make some content out of that, and I'm going to use that in the next few days while Goodwood is on, so that I can at least feel better about that. So that is my goal. Also, we just pulled Big Ron and Big H from the sticker pack for the World Cup stickers, because I'm collecting World Cup stickers. So that's good, isn't it? So that's my plan. I'm literally just about to go and get my camera, get my SD card, and then dump all my pictures onto my laptop or my iPad and get editing them, because it gives me practice to edit as well. It gives me some editing practice for my photography stuff. So that is the plan. But I do have to clean this mess up first. So this is my workspace currently. So it's time to tidy it up, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just currently looking through my photos from Goodwood last year. So I've connected my camera. I'm just looking through what I've got so far, so that I can turn it into some content, because I'm missing being there this year. And it got me thinking, this is a good opportunity to practice editing some car photos and things like that in preparation for Gravity Show in August, because I'm going to Gravity Show and I want to really up my game this year. I didn't do enough photography and content from last year, and I really want to change that this year, because I've got a different approach and a different mindset and different goals as well. So this is a good opportunity for me to practice some automotive photography. So that's it's a good opportunity for me to practice automotive photograph editing, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that is what my afternoon is going to consist of today. I've just discovered in my notes another perfect example of why my overthinking doesn't do me any good, because I am now, as of filming this, I am now 2 uploads deep 2 weeks in a row, which is good going for me because I'd have quit by now on my YouTube channel. And I've just found a half-finished video script for a similar video to the one I've just uploaded, and then another one that needed to be uploaded at a certain time, and then a draft for another one. And now I'm like, and because in my head I'm like, the timing of this, the timing of this one needs to be this coming Wednesday, but then what do I do with these other two, And it's a perfect example of how my overthinking usually goes, and the over planning of things, because now I have 3 videos, 2 that are like half finished, 1 that is sort of finished, and I don't know what to do with them. And I've got to work that, I've got to kind of like untangle that mess of that and go, right, when can I use that? Because I still want to use it. But that's what this journey is all about. This journey is all about not doing that and approaching it differently. It's currently Friday and I am shattered. It's not even 10 o'clock yet and it's nearly 27 degrees. It's a beautiful day outside though. It's a beautiful day. The plan for today, I've got like I'll call it a proper video, like a bit of a organised, scripted, written one that I want to get put together today. So my plan today is to do a lot of like admin stuff. I've got a lot of admin tasks I need to do, real life admin tasks as well as content and stuff. So the plan is to get them done, and then try and go and make the most of this weather, and try and film this other video that I've got to put together, and then just trying to stay on top of my content stuff, I think, really, and just, you know, life, getting on top of life stuff, and making sure I'm on top of all of that. So that's the plan as of recording this little snippet. Also, I just found Pokemon cards in the wild. How wild is that? That never happens. So I've decided against going out and filming outside because it is 30 degrees and there's no wind. There is zero wind. Zero. So I'm not going out there. I've got B-roll I can use already for my video, so I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down in a bit and look through the stuff that I need. But we have a more important task first before us, that lays before us. I can't speak today. More important task that lays before us. Gotta open them. So that's the plan. I've got a bit of a admin fueled afternoon in terms of getting my real life organised, but also my content life organised as well, so that should be fun. Well, I figured I'd show you what we got from the cards. I know I didn't show you opening them, but we got this Chinchino, I think is how you say it, full art, and then we got full art trainer jumbo ice cream. That's actually really nice, really nice. And then the promo card from this is a Toxel, and I really like how they do like shiny borders around these. I don't know if you can see that. And then we got a Pumpkaboo, whatever one of them is. I don't know these new Pokemon very well. Braixen. And a Matang, a big shiny silver card. Very cool. Very cool, very nice. And then there's some that have really nice art styles, like this Esper. Just like pastel colours, do you know what I mean? And this Minchino. And this Vulpix. Very cool. Very cool. I've been grabbing cards while I see them in the wild, because you never see these because scalpers have ruined everything. So I'm literally just grabbing them when I see them, and I saw these behind the counter in Tesco when I was out doing my errands, and I was like, you're coming home with me. So, and we got these beautiful full art cards. Not bad for a bit of cardboard, is it? One thing I've noticed today is that I've got the problem where I've got too much content that I've filmed and I've planned to know when to upload it for. Do you know what I mean? And I thought that I'd reach a point very early on, again, prime example of overthinking, that what am I going to do if I run out of content ideas? What am I going to do if I don't have anything to post? And it's like the actual opposite now. I've got too much stuff, and I'm like, what do I do with it all? And my ideas are constantly going up here as well, so it's like I've got stuff that I'm filming regularly, ideas that I need to write down, stuff that I've already filmed that I need to figure out when to upload and where to upload it, you know what I mean? It's just like the opposite effect is actually happening that I thought might happen before I started, hence why you should stop overthinking your stuff and just get it done. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and organise all of my stuff, all of my content, and then just try and get it done. So it's currently Saturday. We've got a gig tonight, and we've got Frank Carter and the Sex Pistols. Bro, come on, lifetime gig that, do you know what I mean? I've just filmed my third video for my Goodwood stuff, because it's day 3 of Goodwood and I'm not there, so I'm kind of doing a little series on Goodwood because I'm getting FOMO. I don't get FOMO, but this year I'm getting FOMO on Goodwood, and I hate it, so I'm basically taking all my content from last year, from Goodwood, that I made and never did anything with, and I'm turning it into content for Goodwood this year, just to make myself feel better. So I've just finished filming that. I then have to plan some other bits before I go to the gig tonight. I also want to bring back a series that I tried to start called Soundcheck, and it's basically gig review stuff. But the first episode that I did was Fit for a King, but they wouldn't let me bring my camera in. So I've just emailed the venue for tonight and said, what are your rules on cameras? Because if I can bring this with me, this GoPro with me, I'll take it with me. If not, we'll just use the trusty old phone. So I've got to edit the video for my Goodwood thing, upload it, then work on my Soundcheck episode and get some notes down for tonight, because this Saturday today kicks off the next, it's a generational week for gigs, let me tell you. So we've got Frank Carter and the Sex Pistols tonight. The Sex Pistols. Also, if you don't know who Frank Carter is, go and look up Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. So that's that. Then we've got a 15-year in the making gig on Monday at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium of System of a Down. Oh, come on. And then on Thursday we've got the Piece of Resistance, Breaking Benjamin. So this week is a mental week for gigs, and I just think it is probably going to be the best week of the entire year. So you know, if I want to bring back Soundcheck, then I need to work on some stuff now before I go, because in a few hours time I'll be at Frank Carter and the Sex Pistols. That's what's going on. And then tomorrow, which is Sunday, when you'll be seeing this video, will be a rest day basically. It'll just be a case of editing this and uploading it, and that's it. That's all I'm doing tomorrow. So that is what Saturday consists of. So today is Sunday, and I'm gonna only give you a short update because this is probably the one and only week that Sunday will be in the weekly updates. But yesterday I posted a video on how it was day 3 of Goodwood and I had serious FOMO and I was missing out. Anyway, one of the brands that had commented on one of this, it was called Callum, found him on Instagram. He was going around collecting all free stuff from the stands, and one of the brands that had actually commented underneath his videos commented underneath mine as well, as after I'd posted it, and they were like, they followed me as well, and they were like, we're following to watch the journey. Because what I basically said is I'd laid down a gauntlet to myself and went, I've got a year now between this Festival of Speed and Festival of Speed 2027 to get better at content, better at photography, more importantly car photography and automotive photography. And they said following to see the journey, and I was like, bet, see you next year. And I was like, that is quite an update. So it's game on now. I have a challenge now because people are watching me, brands are watching me to get better. So I just thought that was a really cool update. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a video like this uploaded every Sunday, as long as I remember to keep picking this camera up and taking it with me. And if you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. And then, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.